What's up, everybody? Don't mind the mess behind me. My kids are slobs. But anyway, I said I wasn't going to talk about last night's game because Knicks were missing two starters. Mitch wasn't playing, but the way the game played out, got to talk about it. And I feel like the first thing we got to bring up is why does everybody like to rip on the Knicks no matter what happens? Missing two starters, lose a game. Oh, the Knicks suck. Why? Because they're missing two starters? Last night's game, let's just get this out of the way. Last night's game means absolutely nothing. Nothing. There's nothing you could take away from last night's game other than maybe a little bit of Detroit's a physical team. But we already knew that. Does it mean the Knicks can't handle them? No. If OG plays last night, does Cade Cunningham sit in the post shooting 10 footers? Absolutely not. OG Anunoby is not backing down from Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham's a great player. Great player. But OG's not backing down from him. The Pistons have a good, hard-working team, but I'm tired of hearing about how there's some young, up-and-coming team. Cade's young. Cool. They got some young role players. Jalen Duren's a young player. Cool. But the reason they have taken a leap is because they have a bunch of vets. That's it. Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris scare you in the playoffs? Really? Tobias Harris? Do we forget what he did with the Sixers last year? Tim Hardaway Jr.? Really? That's their second and third option. So why are we so worried about the Pistons? All I hear is, oh, the Pistons are going to beat the Knicks. Oh, the Pistons are going to beat the Knicks. Why? Because they've lost three games to them? One, one game, no cat. Last night, two starters out and Mitch out. Mitch hasn't played a game against the Pistons. You think Isaiah Stewart is bodying Mitch? I mean, come on. So you're mad that the Knicks didn't take last night's game seriously? If Tibbs played the starters 40 minutes last night, everybody would be mad because he played the starters 40 minutes. So because he played the starters a lot less minutes, you're mad that they lost. Why? The regular season means absolutely nothing when it comes to the playoffs. Absolutely nothing. Once the playoffs hit, it's about matchups. It's always about matchups. The Celtics are a bad matchup for the Knicks. That's why they're going to have a tough time beating the Celtics. Has nothing to do with the Celtics beating them four times in a row. Has nothing to do with that. The Knicks are just a bad matchup with them. The Pistons are not. Ask yourself this. Ask yourself this. Look at it from matchup to matchup. Who on the who on the Pistons is going to guard Brunson for an entire series? Who? You're going to put Cade on him? Okay. That's five quick fouls for him. Every time they put Cade on Brunson, Cade gets into foul trouble. Every time. And if they put Isaiah Stewart on Cat, he's going to foul out like he did last night. He fouled out. Jalen Duren's a very good player, but he's undisciplined. Same with Isaiah Stewart. They're both undisciplined. They will foul out. Who's guarding OG? Who? Beasley? He'll get killed in the post. He'll get killed. I don't understand why the Pistons are getting so much love over the Knicks. Is it just because they're the new team in the playoffs this year? Is that it? If the Knicks were 4-5 against the top three, would this even be a discussion? Would it? Probably not. I would hope so. But the reality is they are 0-9 against the top three teams. So people want to treat them like they're a playing team. It makes sense. They've had the fourth or fifth best record in the NBA for the entire season. Why are they treated like they're a play-in team? I had to go online and I see on Run It Back Chandler Parsons and Lou Williams saying, "Oh, the Pistons are going to beat the Knicks in the first round." Why? Based on last night? Based on what? What has Kate Cunningham done in the playoffs? Oh, wait, that's right. He's never been there. We've seen players wilt in the playoffs in their first time. Does it mean he's going to be a bad player in the playoffs for his career? No, but it ain't going to be pretty. That first game in the Garden when it's rocking, do you think the Pistons are going to be dancing on the court and pumping their chests? No. And if they do, they're going to get beat. If the Pistons think they're going to punk the Knicks for an entire series for 4 straight games, it's not going to happen. It's really not. It's about matchups. It's not about who can punk the other team. The Knicks tried to punk the Hawks 3 years ago, 4 years ago. What happened? They lost in 5. You're not punking teams in the playoffs. It's not going to happen. Jalen Brunson lives off that stuff. Lives off of it. You want to say he's not healthy? I guess we'll find out. But you want to try to punk Jalen Brunson? Please do. Please, Schroeder. In game 1, step over Jalen Brunson. Stand over him. See what happens. I'll watch you get cooked for the rest of the game. Please. Kate Cunningham, you want to bully Brunson in the post? Go ahead. I want to see you bully OG. Man up, bully OG. You're not punking this team. I don't care if you think they're soft or what. You're not punking them. That's not how you win in the playoffs. You don't win by punking teams. It doesn't happen. I'm sorry, it doesn't. And because the Pistons treat the game 79 of 82, where the Knicks have everything locked up, sitting 2 starters and Mitch, they treat it like a game 7, and we're supposed to be worried about them? You know why they treat it like a game 7? Because they have to. Because they absolutely have to. That's how they win. That's the only way they win. They're not beating the Knicks straight up. They're not. JB Bickerstaff can whine after every playoff game about not getting foul calls like he did when he was coaching Cleveland. He's going to do the same thing. He's just going to whine. Is there going to be a game where they get every single call? Yep, because he's going to whine after game 1, after game 2, after game 3, and after game 4. He's just going to whine. That's what he does. He's a whiny coach. His players were literally tackling Brunson up the court, tackling him. And when they called a foul, he cried about it. His star player, Cade Cunningham, should have fouled out of the game in the 3rd quarter. He should have 5 fouls in the first half. 5. And he was still whining. Isaiah Stewart throws an elbow on every single screen. Every single one. And he was still whining. That's what he does best. He whines. Just like Rick Carlisle did last year. Just like Brett Brown did last year. They're going to whine. Let them. Let the Pistons talk. Talking doesn't win you games. What did Jalen Brunson say after Trae Young rolled the dice? We got to beat him. Knicks beat him the next 2 games. Did you see him, Trae Young, celebrating, bowing, rolling dice? No, because you beat him. Simple as that. Knicks beat the Pistons game 1 and game 2. You think Pistons are dancing on the Garden floor? No. Now, if they win game 1 or 2, yeah, they're going to be dancing. Then you got to shut them up. But this idea that the Pistons are a better team than the Knicks, or that the Knicks are in trouble because they lost last night, give me a goddamn break, man. Give me a break. I don't understand why the Knicks are covered like this. Why, everyone. Knicks Twitter, ESPN, everybody. Why? Because they lost? Who cares? It's a regular season game. It's game 79. You think the Celtics or the Cavs or the Lakers or any of these good teams care if they lose one game? No. It's about getting to the playoffs healthy. Why are we worried about it? Do we really want Are players playing 40 minutes in a game like that last night? No. I want OG in the playoffs healthy. I want Cat in the playoffs healthy. He plays 29 minutes, fine. He sits tonight. Cool. Brunson's going to sit tonight too. Let him. Let him rest. Why are we so worried? Did we forget what happened last year in the playoffs? The Knicks would have won in 5 games, would have been in the Eastern Conference Finals. The players got hurt. Let them rest. Let them be healthy for the playoffs and let's go. When's the last time Brunson had his co-star in the playoffs? Never. Even in Dallas, he had Luka hurt. Why? Why do we care about a game 79? The Knicks did not take last night seriously. They did not. You want to say, well, that's on them? Well, okay, fine. It's game 79. Let them let the Pistons have it. Who cares? Why are we so worried about it? I don't understand why we overanalyze every single game. And now, am I guilty of it? Probably. Definitely in the middle of the game, I was screaming and yelling last night. Yeah. But at the end of the game, I was like, okay, cool. They lost. Whatever. Are they down 0-1 to the Pistons? No. Why? What? Like I don't get this. I really don't. I don't. I don't. We should be happy right now. They got shit locked up. They're in the playoffs. Why are we worried about a regular season game? Is it just because the Pistons play tough? Are Knicks fans that hell bent on winning one way that they can't see another way of winning? And what I mean by that is I always hear about how the 90s Knicks. Oh, Knicks got to be tough. They got to be gritty. Oh, they got to play defense. They got to do this. They got to do that. Yeah, they got to play defense. But you know what I mean. Why? Why do they have to be gritty and all that stuff? Why do they have to win that way? If they win by finesse, are you going to be mad that they won? No. You're going to be happy. Do they got to play better defense? Absolutely. That's a different story. And they have played better defense since Mitch came back. But why are we so worried about style of play? Do people really think the Knicks just got scared of the Pistons last night? Do you think they got scared of Dennis Schroeder? No. It's Dennis Schroeder, man. Nobody's scared of him. The Pistons have to play that way. They have to. And you know what's going to happen in the playoffs? The Pistons are going to get tight. They're going to miss shots. They're going to try to out physical the Knicks. You know what's going to happen? The Knicks are going to start getting foul calls, making threes, and outscoring them. That's what's going to happen. You can't punk a team in the playoffs. The game's already physical in the playoffs. You think Josh Hart is backing down from Dennis Schroeder? You think OG's backing down from Cade Cunningham? Oh, no. Give give the Pistons respect. They've had a great turnaround. Great turnaround. But they're not on the Knicks level. They're not. Now I'll say this. Knicks lose to the Pistons, we're having a different conversation. And we're talking about people's jobs. And we're talking about trades. Big trades in the offseason. You can't lose to this team. You just can't. But I mean, my thoughts on last night's game are who cares? And why are people so scared of the Pistons? That's my thoughts on last night's game. That's really it. Now, takeaways? PJ Tucker should play in a series against Detroit. The bench should be Deuce, Tucker, and Mitch. That should be your bench. And sprinkle in 2 starters with them at all times. Brunson or Towns on the court at all times. with either Bridges, Hart, or OG. All times. Starters are going to play. Starters are going to play 35 to 40 minutes. Mitch and Deuce are going to play 25 to 30. Tucker, 10 to 15. I don't want to see Shamit. I watched Shamit get bullied last night. Now, he hit 2 threes, and he was chirping a little bit, but he should be the ninth man. If you need a couple threes, maybe bring him in for like 5 to 10 minute spurt. Payne should not play. And here's why. I like Cameron Payne because he plays his role. His role is spark plug. That's a single role. But when he's not a spark plug, he's a detriment to this team. You can't. The start of that fourth quarter, he turned the ball over or missed a shot on like 4 or 5 straight possessions. You can't do it in the playoffs. You can't. We need guys that games are going to translate to the playoffs no matter what. Deuce's game translates to the playoffs. He plays defense and he shoots a 3. He doesn't force, doesn't take a bunch of shots. That's his role. PJ Tucker, come in, the corner 3, and play gritty. That's what he's going to do. Mitch, rebound and play defense. He can do that consistently. What Payne brings is not consistent. What Shamit brings is not consistent. Now, if you need like 5 to 10 minutes, throw him in the game. A very short leash. Now, I got to address something else. Karl Anthony Towns. The stupid stuff you do on the court cannot happen in the playoffs. 7 turnovers last night? Really? 7? You cannot do the stupid stuff you do on the court. Stupid fouls and stupid passes. You get the ball in the high post and you're waiting for a cutter? Fine. When you get a rebound, don't throw it the length of the court trying to make a Hail Mary pass. Why? You're getting whatever you want offensively. Whatever you want. Why are you throwing away possession for no reason? It's stupid. It's stupid. Why do you reach in when you're playing defense? Why? You are 7 feet tall. Stand there, put your arms up, and let them try to make a tough shot over you. Come on, man. You're as tough. You play a tough game when you're in the post. Why do you not play a tough game when you're on defense? What's the difference? Why? Come on, man. And that stupid stuff it can't fly. It can't. It'll lose you a playoff game, especially if you advance. You play the Celtics, you can't do that stupid stuff. Fouling Tatum on a fall away 3. Can't do it. You getting 3 fouls in the first half. Knicks would have been up 20 if you didn't get those 3 fouls in the first half. I guarantee it. Now give Precious credit. He came in and played a good game. Precious played a good game last night. I don't like Precious Achiuwa. I don't. I really don't. I don't think he fits. I don't think he does. But last night, he played a good game. He was aggressive. He didn't sit in the corner. He played defense. Precious was good. Precious was good last night. I don't think he should play in the playoffs, but he was good last night. So, do I think the Knicks are scared of the Pistons? Absolutely not. Nope. Do I think the Pistons treated last night like a game 7, trying to make a statement? Yeah. Cool. I'll see you game 1. Unless the Knicks fall to the 4 seed, which honestly, we could talk about that too. Why is everybody so scared if the Knicks fall to the 4 seed? Who cares? You still got home court in the first round. Who cares? Then we got Cleveland in the second round. Now, I'm not saying they're going to beat Cleveland. No. Well, you got a better shot at beating Cleveland than you do Boston. Absolutely. Darius Garland does nothing in the playoffs. I gotta see that before I get scared of him. Jared Allen was scared as poop. He pooped himself in the playoffs when the Knicks played them. I'm gonna be scared of him. Mobley gonna shoot like the three like that in the playoffs? Now Donovan Mitchell, he can go for 40 every single night. But why are you scared of getting the 4 seed? If the Pacers want the 3 seed, give it to them. Why do you care? I don't understand this. I keep seeing this notion like, oh, the Knicks they need to clinch the 3rd seed. Why? Who cares? Let them play the 4 seed. Let them be the 4 seed. As long as the game is Saturday, I'm good. Don't put that game on Easter, please. I want to go. Listen, we can nitpick this team. There's things to worry about with this team. Okay? Can we not nitpick them after every single loss though? Especially games that are obvious that where they're not going all out to win. Brunson and Towns played 29 minutes last night. DJ Tucker played 2 less minutes. They were not taking that game seriously last night. Now look, would I have liked them to win last night? Absolutely. When they were up 15 in the 3rd quarter, hell yeah, I was getting excited. I think it might have been 13, whatever it was. I was laughing. And then when the Pistons said, you know what, let's try to punk them. Let's treat this like Game 7. And the Knicks had Delon Wright, Cameron Payne, Deuce McBride, PJ Tucker, and Precious Achua on the court. I realized Knicks ain't taking this seriously. When I watched Brunson stand on the 3-point line, he doesn't have his legs yet. Now, the thing that worried me last night was Towns. I'll be honest with you. Towns worries me. And here's why. When he does not get the foul call, he complains and he tries to do it over and over and over again. He tries to keep driving to the hoop to get the foul. You're not going to get it. You haven't gotten it all year. Take the wide open 3. If they sag off you, take the wide open 3. Make them pay. You made the Pacers pay, or the Celtics pay by going in the post. Make the Pistons play by giving you 3-point shot. Please. Stop trying to get the foul call. You're not getting it. You know what happens? You complain to the officials, and the other team comes up and they have a 5-on-4. Stop complaining. Stop trying to draw the fouls. You're not going to get them. You may get them for like one game. Cool. You take advantage of it. But if you're not getting the call all game, you're not going to get it in the 4th quarter. Stop doing it. I didn't think I was going to get that worked up about this game. I didn't think so. My last video, I said, I'm not going to even talk about it. But you know what? Between the reaction to the game and the Pistons trying to treat it like a Game 7, I had to give some thoughts. So, like, subscribe, comment, give me your feedback. I know the editing and stuff I got to work on, but let me know about the content. Let me know what you think of what I'm saying. Just relax till the playoffs. We're good. Relax to the playoffs. We worry when we play the Celtics in the second round. All right? That's when we can start getting nervous and start analyzing the team. Because that's really what we're going to determine if this team going forward can win anything. Is how they play against the Celtics. Now, they gotta beat the Pistons first, or the Bucks. We'll see what happens, but most likely the Pistons. And I'll say this. They lose to the Pistons in 6 games, 7 games. We're having a different conversation. The video at the end, that's a different conversation. We're talking about jobs. Not Leon Rose. Tom Thibodeau. Maybe Mikal Bridges. Maybe Karl Anthony Towns. Maybe we're talking about Towns for Kevin Durant. That could be the conversation in the offseason. This postseason is going to tell us a lot about what's going forward. Are we going to be talking about, all right, what do we add to this team to get over the hump? Or are we making some changes? Mainly the coach and Towns or Bridges. Right now, do I want to trade? Do I want to get rid of Tibbs? No. Do I want to get rid of Towns and Bridges? No. But the playoffs are going to tell us a lot. They're going to tell us a lot. And I didn't really talk about Bridges. I got some thoughts on Bridges, but I'm going to wait till the playoffs. I'm going to give him that. I think Bridges got a lot of proof in the playoffs, but I think he's going to. I think he's going to step up. I think his game is going to change in the playoffs. I think he coasts a little bit during the season. I'm starting to think he coasts. That's how he gets to 82 games. Yeah, he goes hard here and there, but I think he coasts a little bit. Let's see what he does in the postseason. It's a big postseason for a lot of people in on the Knicks. So I think the only people that are really safe on the Knicks, Brunson and OG, and maybe Josh Hart. Everyone else, you got work to do. You want to be on this team next year? You got work to do. But conversation for a different day. Um, I said it before. I didn't think I was going to do a video on the Pistons game. I don't know if I'm going to do a video on the Cavs game, but see what happens tonight. Um, Cavs are sitting, I believe, everyone except for Garland right now. I have to double check the injury report. The Knicks have Towns, Hart, Brunson, and OG all questionable. My guess is Brunson sits, Towns sits, and OG and Hart play with Bridges. My guess. Um, but we'll keep an eye on it, see what happens. We'll know probably around 5:30 when Tibbs talks. But it's looking like a lot of starters will be sitting tonight for both teams. So, final thoughts? Are the Knicks scared of the Pistons? No. See you game one. Like, subscribe, comment. Have a good night, guys.